Hello children, how are you children? You all are well and fine? So children, today in this session, we are going to learn 7th class science chapter 12. I am requesting you, you all have to open your textbook, science textbook, 7th class science textbook, chapter 12, page number 112 open children, and your study material keep beside you and concentrate properly. So what is the name of the chapter? Reproduction in plants. Chapter 12. Reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. So concentrate. Textbook page number 112. During spring season, our surroundings are filled with the fragrance of flowers. Almost every plant around has flowers on it. We see a wide variety of flowers then. We have already studied the different parts of plants in class 6. Let us write down names of the parts of plants that we have studied so far. Is there any part that you haven't studied about earlier? Do you know which part the plant gives rise to fruit? Flowers are usually the most attractive parts of any plant. Why do you think flowers are so attractive and colorful? What role do flowers play in a plant's life? Let us study some flowers around us to answer these questions. So in the previous class, you learned about the parts of plants. And here they asked us some questions. Let us, is there any part that you haven't studied about earlier class? Do you know which part of the plant gives rise to fruit? They asked the question, do you know children? So we'll read this lesson and we'll know that part. Let us do one, they given here. Collect the flowers of, say, Dhatura, China rose. China rose means hibiscus, Mandaram you say. Cucumber, bottle gourd, Tridax, sunflower, Infome, etc. Observe these flowers. Are they of the same size and shape? You have to collect these all flowers. Okay, which flowers children? Dhatura, China rose in the sense hibiscus. You can call Mandaram also. Cucumber, bottle gourd, Tridix, sunflower. Okay, Infome. And you have to observe that these all these flowers have the same shape. Okay, size and shape are same. Try to draw the flowers collected and write their names if you know them. Whatever the flowers you have to collect, you have to try to draw them and name them. We shall now study the Dhatura flower to know more about. So here we are using to study Dhatura flower. So we will study about the Dhatura flower more clearly. And the floral parts of the Dhatura we will clearly will study here. Try to draw its shapes in your notebook. Try to draw the Dhatura parts shape in your notebook. Okay, thalamus. Let us hold a Dhatura flower by its stalk. This stalk is green in color and has a slightly swollen head. But this is called thalamus. It is the seat on which the parts of a flower are present. So, we'll draw the Dhatura flower. Figure number 2 children see. So, I am also here drawing Dhatura flower. Okay. You also draw in your notebook children. So children, this is a datura flower. Okay, and this is a greenish part. This is the green color part. See in the picture you can see clearly. This part is called as a, okay, thalamus. Okay, this is called as a part, thalamus. Now calyx. What are the calyx? We'll see. What is the thalamus? Thalamus means what? Thalamus, it is the seat on which the parts of a flower are present. What are the thalamus? It is a seat. It is a seat on which, it is a seat children, it is a flower seat on which the parts of a flower are present. The parts of the flower are present on this seat. See here children. Okay. Now calyx we'll see. Okay, calyx. Now let us observe the part that comes just above the thalamus. There is a green tube-like structure called calyx. The edge on the part towards the petals. The edge on the parts towards the petals. Okay. So I have thin leaf-like structure called sepals. Okay. I have thin leaf-like structure called sepals. So children, this is a calyx. Okay, this is a calyx. Calyx. Okay, and these are the sepals. Okay, these are the sepals. Okay, leaf like. Okay, have thin leaf-like structure called sepals. That is, the lower end of the sepals are fused to form the tube-like structure. Remove the tube of fused sepals carefully. What do you see after? Okay, corolla. There is a funnel-shaped corolla. So this is a corolla, children. This is a corolla. Right? Corolla. This is a corolla. If you remove this all, so you will get the tube-like shape. Okay, that is a corolla. So what is a corolla? What is the function of corolla? See, there is a funnel-shaped corolla. This is a funnel-shaped corolla. This is a formed of fused petals. This is a formed of the fused petals. Count the free edge of these. How many are there? What is the color of the petals? Remove this funnel-shaped corolla as well. Observe and draw the same in your notebook. Okay. Androecium. See. Androecium is, what is the androecium? After removing the petals, you can see soft, elongated structure attached to these petals. They are called stamens. How many stamens do you see? There is a bulb-like structure at the top of each stamen that is called pollen sac, or another just below in a fine whitish thread-like structure called filament attach the another to the petals in the datura. So stamen has an elongated filament and a bulb-like pollen sac. How many stamens are there? Stamens of the flowers are together called the male part or androecium. Draw the picture of stamen as seen by you. Okay. So see types of stamen. They given here types of stamen here down in the figure number 3, children. Okay. Okay. This is a androecium means is a male part. Okay. And androecium is a male part, children, and gynoecium is a female part. Now androecium we saw that. Okay, these stamens are called androecium. Okay, androecium means male part. Now gynoecium we'll see. As we remove petals, right on the thalamus is seated a bulb-like structure called ovary. Just above it is a Above it a fine tube-like structure called style goes up, ending in a somewhat flat bead-like structure called stigma. This whole structure, this whole structure from ovary to stigma is the pistil or female reproductive part. All the parts present on the pistil together called as a gynoecium. Draw the picture of pistil which you observe. How many pistils are there in Dhatura? So they told you how to observe the Dhatura flower and this gynoecium structure and you have to draw in your notebook. We observe that flower parts are arranged in definite circles or whorls. Note your observation regarding the different types of flowers collected by you. So make the table like this, children, here, and here circle number, name of the circle, and parts you observed in that circle you have to write like this. Take the table, you have to write your observation by doing this activity, children. Okay, now observe stamen and pollen sac or another of the flowers. Are they of the same size and shape? Observe variation types of stamens of different flowers. Okay, so they given here different types of stamens. Okay, so children, here, okay, thalamus they given here. Okay, so this is the Dhatura flower. Okay, first we will draw different types of stamens. Okay, so for you draw the plants. Okay, Dhatura. Okay, so Dhatura plant, right? Dhatura plant. You draw the picture this, children. Afterwards we'll go to the different picture. Okay, children. Now we will draw here different types of stamens. Stamens in the sense these are the male part of the flowers called as androecium. Okay. So in the different flowers, how is the stamen that we will draw here? In your textbook, figure number 3, given types of stamens. Okay. So give the drawing types of stamens. draw these children. These are the stamens. So draw this stamen children. This is the male part of the flowers. Draw this. Then we'll go to the further top. So over. The next you have to draw children. In your notebook, next after this you have to draw pistils, the female parts of flowers. Female part of the flower. Pistils. Types of pistils. Types of pistil we have to draw here. This is called as female part of the flower. Okay. So draw neatly. In the textbook figure number 4 given it is not clear from the text whiteboard. You can draw from the textbook page number 114 figure number 4. These are the pistil children, draw it. It is a female part of the flower. Okay children, now we will draw the floral parts of Dhatura. Okay, floral parts of Dhatura. Floral parts, floral parts of Dhatura. Okay, floral parts of Dhatura. So draw like this children, how I am drawing. So this is called stall. stalk. Okay, and this part is called thalamus. Thalamus. This is sepals. Sepals, and these are petals. Petals. This is ovary. Style. Stamen. Stamen. Anther. Anther and stigma. This is stigma. Okay, so draw this, children. Over, children. So we will stop here today. Remaining part of the lesson we will see into the next session. Okay, so write your Sakshi like this. Sakshi. Subject you write science. Class you write 7th class. And HW you write HW same as classwork one time. Here parents sign and here teachers will give the sign when the school will reopens. Whatever the diagrams we drawn in the classwork, that you have to same copy in the HW book. That is the homework. HW same as classwork. So we will meet with the remaining part of this lesson in the next session. Till then, children, bye bye.